Hello, everybody. Anybody there already? I can see some people on Instagram, but they're not saying hi to me. Oh, hi, Farina Blau. Hallo, liebe Kerstin. Hi, Kerstin. Thank you for joining. So, my friends, welcome, welcome. Thursday night. Let's bring color to our lives. Well, even more important nowadays. So there's a lot of things happening in the world, not very good things. So this is the reason I'm doing basically a special project at the moment. Good vibes, Tina. Hello, Sissy. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we are going to transform this little table. Guys, this is going to be a project for, which is going to be donated to help the Ukrainian refugees. And for those who are interested in, I've put like a little information on my website. The link is in the description of this live. So if you're looking for, if you're not sure where you can donate or something like that, I've put some serious organizations where which I trust, so in there. So if you're looking for something, you may check that out if you want to. Okay, but we are working on this little table. The base colors are going to be, I'm working with the Daydream Apothecary for the first time. I've never used them before. It's the first time I'm using them. This piece has been prepared. It has been nicely cleaned. That's what you have to do. Hello, Shep Paintson. I don't know. Those names are sometimes so strange. I don't know. What's your name? Just tell me your name. That's much easier. It has been nicely cleaned. That's what you have to do with all your projects before you put some paint on there. And I've put as a base coat, I've used from the Daydream Apothecary, I've used the Ground Control, which is like pure white, as you can see, because I'm working with the Daydream Apothecary with the neons from Anissa. Instagram, I'm going to put you over. We already started. This is the base. This is not going to be the top coat. This is the base. I've mixed like all the bright pinky and yellow and not yellow, the pinky and reddish and orangey colors together and purpley to basically put the base. We're going to work with crackle over that to get like a crackled effect. And the legs, they're probably going to be mainly in black. That's what the idea is. And on top, I will work with the Ukrainian colors, which are perfectly basically with the four boys blue and the soul full of sunshine, also by the Daydream Apothecary, which is like a blue and a yellow. This is going to go basically on top here, and probably in the middle there also. I'm not sure if I'm going to work with some writing or with some clouds. Or this piece is going to be basically building up. So that's the plan. And this is the trim from Woodie Band. This is the, I have to look again because I keep forgetting. This is the 716. That's the 716. It's like a basket webbing, which is going to go around. We already started in the German live, and I'm going to continue now to apply that. Okay. Put the coffee to the side before I put my paintbrush into it. And I'm going to, where's my pen? I'm firstly going to apply my wood glue onto my project before I basically apply the trim. You can apply the glue either to your trim or onto your project and add the trim to it. It depends what you prefer. I prefer doing it this way around because I feel you can handle the trim easier, and the trim is going to go all the way around. Let's see how far we get it. I probably will finish that trim off later. I'm going to put like a good amount of glue on there. Every excess coming off, I can basically take off with a baby wipe or something like that. So this has cooled down. Oops, this has cooled down as I've worked with that in the German life. So I'm going to reheat that. You can use a heat gun. You can use a hair dryer. You can use whatever, embossing gun, just to warm that up. You can put it on the griddle. So I'm gonna get that off this side a little. Tape to help. This is the third generation. It gets a lot softer and a lot of more manageable than the first generation or the second generation. Sorry for the noise. So to the side because I know myself. I need a little bit more glue, basically here, to attach that. Make sure it gets good contact. And I'll have to cut that. That's basically what I've done on the other side. But I will get that around first. You guys, I tell you what I'll do. I will get that around the whole way. This is my third hand. This is my third hand. I'm gonna apply some more glue. Just quickly to get that over here. So, sorry, it's off screen now. I just want to get that quickly just around the edge here so it's not hanging around anymore. Basically just doing the same thing like I've done on the other side. Glue nicely on there. As I said, you can put it either on the trim itself or you put it on your project. I prefer to put it on the project. I feel you can work the trim easier like that, especially if you have a long one. Obviously, when you have like those ornaments and stuff like that, it's easier if you apply it to the ornament itself. So the trims are 2.10 meters, and this is not going to be long enough for the whole project. I will have to add another little piece. I can just see that so. Should just fix that with a little tape so it's stays in place, and then I can work. Oops, yes. Can work my way around. Later. So, okay, now we can have a look at this area here. As we, hi Tanya, hi Sissy, hi Sonia. Thank you for joining, guys. So I'm reheating that. So this piece or this edge is like it's got like a curve in this way, and now it's got a curve in that way. So obviously this is going to be too much. So we're going to cut that, because you can easily do that with the different trims. To get that nicely into shape there. I'm warming it up nicely so it's nice and work it a little easier. So, and then I'm just cutting still a little edge out here. You see that? It's just like a V. So I can place it down over the edge. And no, I'm not going to keep that piece. You know, I like to keep the whatever the leftovers from our woody bands, but I'm not keeping this V. So this is going to be fine. So, and then, you know, and this little, I can feel like a rough edge. I'm going to sand that down when I have the trim on here. Moving my way around. Make it nice and soft. When you work with a heat gun, be careful that you not burn your project or your trim, like I'm just doing here. I'm not very good at that. So I'm laying it around, holding it down till it's cooled. So. Tina, wenn du hier durch musst, ist kein Problem, gell? Musst du nur hinter mal schnell, die Kamera sieht dich, glaube ich, auch kaum. So. It's going to stay in the shape you press it into. So let's get it off here when I keep working there. Put that here to keep it in place. And you can reheat the woody bands as as often basically as you want to. There's nothing happening to them as long as you don't char them or something like that. Hi Jill, thank you, you're there. Ja, Sissi, wir haben eine Fernbeziehung sozusagen, und wenn er mich sehen will, dann ist es meistens in den Lives und am Wochenende dann halt, ne? Aber es ist eine treue Seele. Ja, machen wir schon seit 11 Jahren fast. Since 11 years, we have like almost 11 years, a long distance relationship. Because Sissy was just saying, that he's, always there when I'm doing my lives, always watching. Yes, but we don't see each other during the week. Ouch, hot. We don't see each other during the week, so it's basically, if he wants to see me, he's got to catch me in my lives. So, doesn't it look cute? I mean, this is those woody bands, they always give so much, they just give so much interest. I was just looking for the word. So much interest to your project. And same thing on this edge. I'm just cutting like a tiny little V out. So just that I can push it on this edge here, and there's not too much of the material basically in the way. Getting there. As I said, when it's cooled down, it's going to stay in that shape. Till it's cooled down, I'm, you know, holding it a little down because otherwise it'll intend to get into the shape it had before. Go a little further around. I can turn that now, because this is basically where we start painting. We will be here. I'm rolling out cables and stuff. So there we go. Can you see Instagram? Can you see? Everybody can see. So and I'm warming it in sections now. I have everything in place basically. I'm warming it in sections. Because that makes my life a little easier. Bring it into shape where I want to have it. And laying it around. Till it's cooled down. So I can always come back later at some areas where it's not completely, or where I want to have it, and make sure it's gonna go where I do want to have it. Kevin, I'm not pushing that table off the so further around. What's the time? 20 minutes. Blue in here. Yeah. Any glue which is being squeezed out, I can always take off with a baby wipe, or I can cloth or something like that. That's no problem at all. This is nice and soft. Sit on here. Press it around. Much more. And the glue will be reactivated, you know, when you heat it up. So this is the reason it sticks pretty nicely. So, got pink on my fingers. Jill, I think you definitely do need some bougie band in your life. Why haven't you got it already? I thought you already had it. So, that's it. This project is just gonna grow. I have for this a rough idea in my head, but not the full picture. As I said, if you want to share something, what you see on here, you can let me know also. So over here. So I can tell already the neons, they don't cover as we are used to from chalk paints, chalk mineral paints, or from chalk clay paints. They are, the Daydream Apothecary are chalk clay paints, which is new to me. I've never worked with a chalk clay paint. I don't think so anyway. I'm not sure. I don't think so. So let's see. Just gonna do the last bit here. Using so put a generous amount down every bit which is creased out. You can just use like a baby wipe too. Okay. So that's already cooled down. You can see. Stiffening up. Basically last edge. And there's still a piece missing on this side here, which I'm going to basically have on there. I'm going to cut this V out. Just like a tiny, you don't need much. Basically just that you can put that together a little easier over this edge. Down. And you can see I'm pressing on here really hard, and I'm not, you know, harming the details or anything of that trim. That's a bit. There you go. And then we have it almost done. Neat. And as I said, if you have like a rough edge or something, you just go over there when it's cooled down with some sandpaper and you just smooth it. Smooth it. Hold it down till it's cooled down to make sure it's staying in its shape where you want to have it. Like this. Let it go. So it's like here. It's like a little rough edge. I'm just going to grab my sandpaper. I'm just gonna just smooth it up a little. That's it. When you paint it later on, you won't see that you've basically cut it on this side there. Okay. That's it, my friends. The trim is on. Like, I mean, this little edge I'm going to do later. I want to work with you a little bit with paint. And see if we maybe can start putting some crackle down or something like that. Let's see. We're first going to paint the legs. And there you go. You can see the colors here. as I said, those are the neons by Anissa, Daydream Apothecary. Anissa is a great artist, and she basically, that's her soul. Those colors are her soul. They are VOC free, water based, got no smell to them whatsoever. So Top Greg Miley, I'm fine, thank you. I hope you too. Okay. Oh, Jill, you've got to teach them, you know. You've got to educate them, basically, you know, not teaching, educating. So with those colors, guys, I still have to look at the names. So the violet is it's called Hot Damn Violet. Then we have, which is like this bright violet color. Then we have the Lala Lovia, bright pink. You can see the difference, pink and violet, and probably on the floor in a second also. Then we have it on my fingers. We have Mom's Night Out, which is like a bright, the colors the camera doesn't do justice to this color. It's like a bright reddish color. And then we have Sundance, which is a bright orange. I'm going to use that just like a little bit. I've got to get my Mister bottle because I've used it in the German life, so it's already dried in a little bit. Where is my Mister bottle? Where is it? Nobody moves. Nobody moves. Oh, I'm brilliant in... Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Where is it hiding? Who's hiding my Mister bottle? Okay. I'm gonna use this one then. I don't know where it is. Okay. It's doing its work also. So I'm just going to respray my brush. I feel bad. Usually I put my brush into a baby wipe and into a plastic bag, which I didn't do this time. And the brush I'm using is from Da Vinci. Da Vinci is a German paintbrush producer, basically. It's got natural bristles. It's got like a pointed tip, and I've chosen that because I'm working on those legs. It makes my life a little easier. And I'm just working with one brush, and I'm putting the paints on here randomly. This is only the first coat, which I'm going to put down. I'm mixing the colors into each other just randomly, and I'm not, you know, I'm just putting it down. No, you know, perfection or anything. Excuse me, I'm just going to go in the way a little bit. Just going to do the side here. Because this is only the first coat. And this is, I'll decide if I do a second coat because you can see the coverage, but this is known with the neons. That's the reason you should have like a white underneath. They're almost like translucent. They can, you know, just like get like different looks, you know. This is so now I'm gonna come in with my Lala Lavia. Lala Lavia. Oh, hi Michelle. Oh, don't worry, you can catch the you can catch the replay. Michelle, I'm working with the Daydream Apothecary. So, and as I said, this is just going to be first coat. I'll decide if I'll do a second coat. But definitely I will have some crackle. And the legs will be with Major Tom. They will be with black. There you go. They will be with black. Excuse me. Sorry if I'm in the way, but just want to get it covered. Mom's Night Out. I only can remember this color. Don't know with the others. With the other colors, I'm having my problems. Just randomly, as I said, they're just peeking through at the end. So there's no need for any perfection on here. It's just gonna be wild. And a little bit of the Sundance. Sundance sounds great. Just the orange. So do that on this side here, also on the other leg. Bear with me. Some. And then we do the bottom and also on the top. We'll work with that also. It's going to go all the way around on the first coat. And I'm using one brush for it. The main color is the Hot Damn Violet. And the other colors are just mixed basically into it. So basically when you have, as the nails are almost translucent, it depends which color you have underneath, how strong they become. But still, a little goes a long way of the paint in your brush. And they're VOC free, so no smell to them, which is for me always very important. So, love ya. It's just amazing. I love those colors. It's almost a shame that it's only peeking through at the end, but let's see. Probably do a little bit of onto the crackle of distressing or wet distressing to reveal those colors underneath. As I said, this piece is going, you know, I'll see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. Any questions? Oh, what's she done? Nina's bent. Oh, goodness. I cannot imagine how she's done that. So, Nina, if you're there, saying hi to you. I hope you're okay, guys. If you just join me, just let me know where you're watching from. Say hi to me. And if you haven't done it, guys, please pop over to my page. Leave me a like there. Also on Instagram. Give me a follow. The Master of Disaster. You can be lucky you didn't watch the German live. I made a complete mess. I mean, you know, I looked like a pig. I looked like a neon, like a neon sign. I did. So, randomly on here also. I love you. I love you. Pinky. So now you know why I love my mini brush. especially when you have to work in areas like this. And oops, go from here. There's no need for any perfection here. You know, there's like, this is just the first layer, and I want to have it peek through at the end. So I'm basically just laying the paint down to basically just cover the white underneath, because at the end I don't want to have any white. And you may have a second coat covering myself in paint. This side. They are chalk clay paints. It's the first time I'm working with chalk clay paints. They already look amazing together. I do love that. They can be reactivated with water just like the chalk mineral paints. And just up the orangey. Just a little bit in here. Those are all colors which are going to peek through later on when it is finished. I will think if I will see if I there we go. Hi Nina. Hi Nina. So let's go to the top, and I will choose a different brush for the top as it is flat. On. There you go. Take that out of the way. So guys, are there any projects you're working on? So, there we go. I'm having paint in my face, probably. Probably. So which brush am I taking? I will take, where did I put it? I had it before. I'm taking my Poshawk blending brush. I'm going to just dampen it a little bit. See if it's going to be enough. I think I need a little more of the of them violet. Yeah. So they come in 3 sizes, guys, and I'm working at the moment with the biggest size, which is 32 ounces. So, as I said, water-based. Mix them up before you use them. And I had them mixed up before, but I'm going to do that just quickly again because they're water-based and, you know, may have settled, so I don't want to just put that more here. There you go. I should clean that later. A little more. As I said, I want to have this hot air violet as the main color. Looks crazy. Always gotta look crazy before you can see where it's going. You know that. Love that color. Just love it. So pretty. So now I'm going to come in with the La 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 Yeah, just pink. Pinky. Mixing them. I can feel they're a bit different to my Dixiebelle paints I'm used to. They don't drag as much. Let's see if this is going to be enough. Come in. I'm just using one brush, guys, you know, as this is not important where it is. Mom's night out. I may continue with this piece tomorrow, guys. I'll let you know. I wanted to start it at the beginning of the week already, but there was it was painted before. I picked it up from somebody. It was painted before, and I thought, oh, you just, you know, I just wanted to clean it, and it got so messy. It's like basically all the paint started to come off, and which was not very nice. So that's it. Leave it. Leave it. To dry. And probably will have a second coat. What's the time? 45 minutes. I think that's long enough. I think we shall continue tomorrow. What do you think, guys? Doesn't it look awesome? Guys, look at those colors. I love it. I love it. I hope you do too, my friends. I hope you do too. Let's see. I'm sitting down. Can you see me? Yeah, I think you can. Just gonna move it a little over. Just look at that. This is so bright. I'm loving those colors. There's all the colors in here. So, okay, guys, this looks crazy at the moment. This looks crazy at the moment, but this is the first coat, and this is going to be the base. You're going to work with some crackle. I will continue tomorrow. I will put it in the announcements when thank you, Michelle. Oh, yes, Kerstin, instant good mood. Exactly. This is so important at the moment, I think. Okay, so we have that trim on here. I shall finish that off just right now. I'll put a second coat on there, and tomorrow we will work with crackle and carry on a little further with that piece. As I said, this is going to be donated for the refugees of the Ukrainian war, unfortunately. So very sad what's happening over there. So there's not much we can do over here. There have been a lot of people who started like personal things, which I think is absolutely brilliant. But I think this is going to be overwhelmed for the area around there. So I think for myself, I will make a donation to one of the bigger, what are they called? Help organizations. Sorry, I'm lost for words. Help organizations, and I've put a link into the description of this video. I have a blog on my website where I put a couple of those organizations together, where I think they do good work, and they are also recommended by TV stations and big magazines and stuff like that. So I think they bring it right to, or they use it basically better than can do. I think it's like a lot of things coming together. I think it's fantastic. So, but this piece is going to go into this also. My friends, I'm so happy that you joined me tonight. For those who don't know me, my name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy of Elfenundhelden. I'm a creative retailer for loads of brands by now over here in Frankfurt in Germany. Also a wholesaler for Dixiebel and Woodybend for Germany, and for graceondesign for Europe. But I carry other brands also, like Daydream Apothecary. Those are the paints we are just using tonight. It's the first time I'm using them, so I'm very excited. They are the neons by Anissa from Daydream Apothecary. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that tonight. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you, Kerstin. To contact me, and yeah, I'll be happy to help you anytime. Guys, you take care. I hope I see you tomorrow. I hope I make it tomorrow. I'll let you know. And you have a safe evening. And if you don't see each other, have a great weekend, and we see each other next week. Take care, guys. Ta-da. Bye-bye.